Tempers flare and emotions run raw at the Capitol today as lawmakers sparred over the treatment of inmates at privately run CoreCivic jails. News Channel 5's Chris Conti was at today's contentious hearing. Chris, exactly what happened?
Well, Vicki, it is not unusual for lawmakers to argue up at the Capitol, but the emotion that spilled over today was it raw and at times emotional, not just from lawmakers, but from those inside of CoreCivic jails.
How dare you?
There was hardly a soul wandering the halls of the Cordell Hull building today.
You are out of order.
But if you listened close enough, you could hear something was stirring.
I'm done.
That was Bo Mitchell at a hearing to discuss issues with CoreCivic's running of Trousdale Correctional Facility. His outburst was directed at committee chair Mike Bell.
Another
You are out of order.
You are out of order.
Moments before all of this, Representative Bell had abruptly cut off testimony by Bill Anderson.
We're here because of the death of our son.
Bill and his wife Teresa came to the Capitol today to tell the story of their son Ross, who 2 weeks ago hung himself inside Turner Correctional Facility.
And God forbid anybody in the sound of my voice has to experience this.
Ross was serving a life sentence for murder. He was also suffering from schizophrenia, and his heartbroken parents contend that CoreCivic did not give their son the help he needed.
And we're tormented knowing he died alone in a place where no one loved him.
Theirs, though, wasn't the only story lawmakers heard today.
I was raped on 2 occasions, forced to perform oral sex.
Through painful pauses, former inmate Edwin Steakley told a room of strangers about the multiple times he'd allegedly been raped while in jail.
You know what it feels like to have 5 grown men hold you down and rape you? It is humiliating. It is disgusting. I can't even give my mama a hug now because I'm afraid of the touch.
State lawmakers have fought over CoreCivic's running of Trousdale. Last year alone, they faced $2.5 million in fines.
I have found the vendor, the CoreCivic, to be they work well with us to try to correct these issues.
A contentious day on the Capitol, where from the outside, all things appeared to be quiet.
You are out of order. You are out of order.
This committee today was simply debating the findings of that state audit. CoreCivic officials tell us that they did notify the Anderson family of Ross's death. They also told us that Edwin Steakley's allegations of rape were investigated and those claims were turned over to TDOC. Ladies, back to you.
Shocking story. Thanks, Chris. CoreCivic said they were not invited by lawmakers to today's hearing. On our website right now, more in-depth coverage of this story, including a statement from CoreCivic.